Now we're going to talk about communication in groups. There are many different groups that a person can be a part of, whether that be um, a church group, a group in school, different social outreach groups, whatever it is. Um, People are part of many different groups at one time. Uh, the group communication that I want to talk about more specifically is um, your work group, the people that you work with and around every day. So, if I had to define a work group, I would say that a work group is a collection of three or more people who must interact and influence each other to solve problems and to accomplish a common purpose. Effective work groups have clearly defined goals, an optimum number of diverse members, cohesiveness, norms, a good working environment, and synergy. Now let's talk about each one of these things. Clearly defined goals. An effective work group has clearly defined group goals. A group goal is a future state of affair desired by enough members of the group to motivate the group to work together towards its achievement. Goals become clearer to members, and members become more committed to goals when they are discussed. So, what makes up a group goal? Well, number one, group goals must be specific. A specific goal is precisely stated, measurable, and behaviorable. Secondly, goal statements must remain consistent. Consistent goals are complementary. That is, achieving one goal does not prevent the achievement of another. Third, group goals must be challenging. Challenging goals require hard work and team effort. They motivate group members to do things beyond what they might normally accomplish. Fourth, group goals or group statements must be acceptable. Acceptable goals are seen as meaningful by team members and are goals to which members feel personally committed. People support things they help to create. So group members who participate in setting their own goals are more likely to exert high effort to see that the goals are achieved. Second is an optimum number of diverse group members. Effective groups are composed of enough diverse members to ensure good interaction, but not so many members that discussion is stifled. In general, as the size of a group grows, so does the complexity it must manage. So what's the right size of a group? Well, it depends. In general, research shows that the best size for a group is the smallest number of people capable of effectively achieving the goal. For many situations, this might mean as few as 3 to 5 people. As the size of the group increases, the time spent discussing and deciding also increases. This argues for very small groups because they will be able to make decisions more quickly. However, as the goals, problems, and issues become complex, it's unlikely that small groups will be able to do the same job. So you need to hire more people. Third is cohesiveness. Effective work groups are also cohesive. Cohesiveness is the degree of attraction members have to each other and to the goals group. In a highly cohesive group, members genuinely like and respect each other, work cooperatively to reach the goals groups, and generally perform better than non-cohesive groups. In contrast, a group that's not cohesive may have members who are indifferent toward or dislike each other, have little interest in what the group is trying to accomplish, and may even work in ways that prevent the group from being successful. Next is productive norms. Norms are expectations for the way group members will behave while in the group. So effective groups develop norms that support goal achievement and cohesiveness. Norms begin to be developed early in the life of a group. Norms grow, they change and solidify as people get to know each other better. Have you ever heard of the term, 2 heads are better than one? That's an example of what the word synergy means. Synergy is a multiplying force created by having a common purpose and complementariness of each other's efforts. It results in a group outcome that's more than what we would expect the individuals in the group to be capable of producing by themselves. When a group has synergy, the whole is more than the sum of its parts. Once groups have been formed, they tend to move through 5 stages of development. The first stage, forming, which is getting people to feel valued and accepted so that they identify with the group. The second stage is storming, clarifying goals while determining the role each member will have in the group power structure. The third stage, norming, solidifying rules for behavior. The next one is performing, overcoming obstacles and meeting goals successfully. And the last one is adjourning, assigning meaning to what they have done and determining how to end or maintain interpersonal relations they have developed. Now, once a group has reached the performing stage, they begin to move through a series of steps of problem solving, including defining the problem as a question of fact, value, policy, analyzing the problem, determining solution criteria, identifying possible solutions, evaluating solutions, and deciding.